Miles, let's talk Chicago Bears. Look, this is a team that's had one heck of an offseason. Of course, they made a lot of moves early in offseason in free agency. They had one heck of a draft as well. But we all know when push comes to shove, it will come down to the quarterback position. It will come down to Justin Fields. And we have an update for Bears fans that I think will get them really excited. Kind of an interesting update for Justin Fields that could be huge for them going into 2023.
Yeah, Nick, and you hit the nail on the head. They had one heck of an offseason. There was a ton of moves made, whether it was draft picks, whether it was trades, whether it was free agent signings. But I got to know from the Bears fans in the comments below, now that the offseason has kind of tapered off, all the moves for the most part have been made. Let us know what your favorite move, whether it was a trade, a free agent signing, maybe a cut, maybe a draft pick. Let us know in the comments below what your favorite move overall was. And make sure they stay tuned to the end of today's video here. Word from our partner, Neuro. They have a product that gives you a quick and easy boost of energy. Love to use their mints or gum before a podcast to give me, that little bit of an extra edge. So stay tuned to the end of today's video to hear about Neuro and their products and to get your hands on our discount code. But nonetheless, Nick, what is the latest good news for the Chicago Bears?
Yeah, like I alluded to in the opening there, as good as their offseason has been, it's really going to come down to Justin Fields. And that's just the reality of the NFL. You have to have your quarterback playing at a high level in order to be successful. And the good news for the Bears is they get a huge endorsement involving Justin Fields from none other than ESPN analyst and quarterback guru Dan Orlovsky. NBC Sports 5 in Chicago originally kind of compiled all Orlovsky's comments. Miles, if you want to throw it up, I will read from him. From the report, an MVP season incoming for Justin Fields, ESPN analyst Dan Orlovsky thinks it's possible for the Chicago Bears quarterback. Quote, Justin Fields is going to be in the MVP conversation this season, Orlovsky said. Quote, I said that last year and everyone mocked me. Fast forward to this year. Their general manager, Ryan Poles, has done a couple of things. Number one, this offensive line has gone from weakness to potential strength. The addition of Darnell Wright, Nate Davis, they brought over in free agency. Now Tevin Jenkins kicks inside. Number two, DJ Moore. There's finally some decent talent on the outside that he's going to have the chance to throw to. And then three, the growth that he's going to have, unquote. All right, so I really like this from Orlovsky for really one big reason. He's obviously a quarterback guy. He's an expert. And I understand he's a talking head on ESPN. And I can hear some Bears fans say, look, he's a talking head. What does he really know? He did play quarterback at the highest level in the NFL, right? He knows the quarterback position inside and out. These are guys, I always like listening to the guys who have played the position, been there and done that, because they really understand what it takes to be successful. So getting an endorsement from Orlovsky, I think is a great sign from Justin Fields. But I also wanted to take a step back and look at the numbers and compare Fields with, I think, two comparable quarterbacks that followed a very similar trend coming out of college. Athletic, talented guys that came into very bad franchise situations, but very quickly turned it around. So I'm going to compare him to Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills and Jalen Hurts of the Philadelphia Eagles. And I got some stats for you here, Miles, and I'm going to curious what your thoughts are on the other side of it. So year one, Josh Allen's passer rating was 67.9 for Buffalo. Not very good. Jalen Hurts, 77.6, still not very good. Justin Fields, about the same, 73.2. How about year two? Josh Allen, 85.3, a little bit better, but still below average. Jalen Hurts, 87.2, again, a little bit better, but still not ideal. Justin Fields, last season, year two, 85.2. Again, not ideal, but same ballpark as Jalen Hurts and Josh Allen. Then let's go into year three. Josh Allen, 107.2 passer rating, MVP candidate. Jalen Hurts, 101.5 passer rating. That's, of course, last season, MVP candidate. Justin Fields will have to wait and see how he does this year, but I think this is the final point, and I think this one thing Orlovsky brought up, this was his second main point, is that the addition of DJ Moore will be huge for Justin Fields, pushing him over the top. And look, if you look at the comps, if you look at Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts, it's no big surprise that the big leap for Josh Allen from year two to year three coincided with the addition of Pro Bowl wide receiver Stephon Diggs. Jalen Hurts' big leap last season coincided with their trade of Pro Bowl wide receiver A.J. Brown. The Chicago Bears, Justin Fields getting better, getting more rhythm in the offense, getting more comfortable in his footwork. Add in Pro Bowl wide receiver DJ Moore. I'm starting to think Orlovsky's onto something here, Miles. We're looking at a potential MVP candidate maybe in Justin Fields. Give me your thoughts on this, Miles. What do you think?
Yeah, no, it's crazy that people don't see that this is coming because the Bears have done everything right. They've built up this O-line. The O-line looks really good, especially recently with the addition of Darnell Wright going to play the right tackle position. I think that's going to be huge for them. They have a great pass-catching tight end, nice running backs now. But then they go and upgrade the biggest position of need, get them a true wide receiver number one in DJ Moore. And we say this over and over and over and over again. You see all of these quarterbacks kind of transcend. And you even go Trevor Lawrence, Nick. And with all he had was Christian Kirk gets added to that roster. That was the big receiver signing, but Christian Kirk is no, Stephon Diggs. Christian Kirk is no A.J. Brown. He's certainly no DJ Moore. So we see how much Trevor Lawrence grew in that offense with a better receiving threat. Justin Fields looks like he is going to be a legit MVP candidate, continuously battling for some, NFC title contentions here going forward because he now has all of the tools at his disposal. He was keeping this team alive with his legs, with his athletic ability, scrambling outside the pocket, running for his life. Now the O-line's fixed. Now the receiving threats are there for him to get the ball down the field. So I think this is going to be a huge change, and it is easy to look at the difference between what the receiver makes. People will be like, oh, what does the receiver do? The comps that you gave of Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts are perfect because they're exactly similar play style of Justin Fields, and it's a similar result of what I believe is going to happen this season.
All right, Miles, we would like to give a special thanks to our partner today's video, Neuro.
That's right, Nick. And I want you to go with me on a journey really fast. I want you to imagine this. It's 4th and goal in the big game, Nick. Your team is relying on you to make the big-time game-winning play. I know you've been in this situation before, Nick. The stadium is roaring. The clock is ticking. The game is on the line. But if only in that moment you were able to have some NeuroGum. NeuroGum will help you stay concentrated, and it gives you a burst of energy without a nasty crash.
That's right, Miles. Neuro has thoughtfully curated ingredients and does endless lab testing, which means that you can reach the right state of mind safely and consistently. That's the most important part. It gives you a clean burst of energy and focus without the jitters of coffee or any of those other energy drinks.
That's right, Nick. And if you click our sponsor link in the description below, you can enjoy energy, calm, and focus whenever you need it.